Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another CounterSide video. Alright, today's video, we're gonna check out the patch update for C server. Guess what? C server actually has pretty good updates this week. I actually do like it. So, what do we have? First things first, alright, we're gonna have the new normal recruitment, GRENDEL. Alright, so GRENDEL, I'm really excited, I'm really hyped. Now that GRENDEL is joining C server, I think the mech team is complete. I think the biggest struggle for me to try to run mech team is there's no sniper. Alright, I think not having sniper is kind of difficult, especially with a lot of like RERUN Masterosa, RERUN Morka, etc. There's a lot of strikers going on. So having GRENDEL, I think is insane. Yeah, this is like a must-have if you build mechs for sure. But other than that, like if you don't build mechs, I don't think you need GRENDEL specifically. But we also have Shinja. Awakened Shinja is going to come back in a rerun, which is quite surprising. 6 wings Amy as well. So if you guys don't have any of this, definitely pull. I would definitely pull Awakened Shinja because I missed her the first time. I did up to 130, did not get her. Sad. So hopefully this time I will try to go all in as much as I can. And then normal recruitment, we have Lucid, we have Lee Suyan, we have Carlota, we have Grammary, we have Nicole. Alright, out of all of these, I'm gonna say Grammary is a good pick if you play PvP a lot. The rest is like pretty meh, you know? Like none of these is like a must-have per se. They're not meta changing, they're not game changing. But GRENDEL, I would be pulling for GRENDEL myself as well. And then we have a bunch of skins for sale, etc. So now, let's talk about GRENDEL. Alright, I think this is something that I want to talk a little bit about, because GRENDEL being a mech sniper, what can GRENDEL offer? So we're gonna be referring to pride1.gg. I think this is their new website. So it's still a 4 cost. I think in a lot of cases, Kestrel Xiaolin, if Kestrel Xiaolin is not banned, you can still use Kestrel Xiaolin. So they are still quite similar. But what GRENDEL has is the ability to cause barrier reflux. So this is something that's rare. Besides Awakened Ayubin, GRENDEL also has this. You can see he also can enter melee range and will attack enemies with knockback. This is the one that, you know, the enhanced attack for 3 seconds. GRENDEL's enhanced attack is quite interesting. It causes barrier reflux and also prevents the target from receiving barriers. I thought that was pretty cool for 12 seconds. So yeah, this straight up will be able to, you know, remove some barrier. Obviously, there are some irremovable barrier like Awakened Heal Day, maybe the Sigma Operator barrier, but still in most cases, this ability is pretty cool. Barrier reflux value changed to 75% once you maxed the passive skill. Now special skill fires missiles, dealing AoE damage, and then the last skill also just gives immunity to special skills or lower and increases the HP. So overall, I think GRENDEL is a solid unit for mech teams. If you plan to run mech comps, I'll be pulling GRENDEL, hopefully complete my mech collection. And with that, I'll be able to push you know, my mech team way better. Now, let's talk a little bit about Awakened Shinja. Alright, so I think she's a little bit more difficult for players to decide. And some players might be contemplating on, you know, whether or not they want to pull for Awakened Shinja. And hopefully I'll be able to give you a much more thorough answer to whether or not she's worth pulling for your account. Now, is Awakened Shinja strong? Yes, she's actually strong. But just because a character is strong doesn't mean that they are a must-have. Alright, so I think some players gets very... these two terms get mixed up a lot, very often. And I try to avoid using the word must-have sometimes, because it's like Awakened Heal Day, right? She's strong. Is she a must-have? Probably not. Your account will be fine without Awakened Heal Day, like by far. Same goes for a lot of Awakened units. Awakened Shinja can sort of be replaced with a lot of other characters actually. For the longest time, I actually do not have her, right? So she's going to be... She shines particularly in raids. If you're trying to do raids, and if you think you want to solo raids, you want to, you know, beat both raids, although there are a lot of other key characters that you need to also have, she is one of the major units to have if you're trying to solo raid contents, either Britra or Inhibitor. Now, like I said, for the longest time ever, I actually did not own her, and I can do just fine, alright? But definitely, I would highly recommend if you're trying to be able to do raids. Other than raids, I don't think she's used much elsewhere. So that's the thing. In Danger Close, you don't really need her. In a lot of other situations, you sort of don't want to use her because she's a 5 cost supporter. Now Young Harem can sort of do what she can do at a cheaper cost, at 3 costs, right? So Shinja is a little bit costly if you're trying to beat a stage at 1 minute 30 seconds. Most of the time, that's going to be quite limited. But other than that, I would say she's still pretty strong. She does have the ability that gives this barrier. I think it's this one right here. Grants allies within zone with barrier equal to 10% of HP. And because she's an awakened unit, that 10% is a lot because her HP is quite high. So yeah, I think her overall value, like I mentioned, is most likely in the rates. I can show you, like I've talked about this before in a couple of videos. Rates is something that you're not supposed to be able to do alone. Now obviously once you reach endgame, that's something that you want to strive for. But early on, you know, it's fine if you can't solo raids. Now I can show you this, for example. This is one of my guildmates, 150 raid. You can see I don't have Awakened Shinja, and I did just fine. I attacked, I got about 9.3 million, you know. I can probably just attack one more time and just beat this boss. Yeah, sure, if I have Awakened Shinja, I will be able to, you know, beat this guy one shot. But it's more of like if you are having raids that's not being defeated by your friends or your guildmates, chances are it's because you have a lot of dead friends or dead guildmates, or you are in a dead guild, right? Pretty much, because therefore nobody is helping you to hit the raids at all. So that's something that you want to look into. Now granted, this raid still have 20 hours before it ends, so still plenty of time for anyone to come and hit and hopefully assist in you know, getting rid of the boss. So yeah, that's where my stance is for Awakened Shinja. Very strong, solid Awakened unit, but not really a must-have. But still, I'll be pulling for her because, you know, it'll be nice to be able to make contents with Awakened Shinja, etc, etc. Like, Awakened Jushiyun is probably much more crucial than Awakened Shinja in terms of raids, because Awakened Jushiyun helps you out in the Britra raids, you know. But hey, there's something of a topic of discussion of another day. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys pulling for either Grendel or Awakened Shinja? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.